Jace is the place.
Only shooting stars break the mold.
This video and my channel are sponsored by Untap.gg. Looking to improve your Magic the Gathering experience, analyze the metagame, see how your decks perform, get suggestions for drafts, and see what everybody else is playing? Untap.gg does it all. You can install it using the link in the description of the video. I use Untapped. It's how people can hover over cards in my channel too, so if you're a streamer, there's an extra bonus of giving your viewers a better experience on the stream. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video, Untapped.gg. Hello everybody, happy April Fool's Day, and welcome to Brawl Stars. I'm Amy the Amazonian, and I've revived one of my classic Magic the Gathering decks. Jace is the place. Oops, all Jaces. This is a deck that really takes the spirit of Jace and infuses it into as many cards as we can. We have cards that are Jace. We have cards that have quotes from Jace on them. And we have cards that, I can't actually search in this, but that depict Jace. We've got Jace holding books, Jace holding big old pyramids, we've got Jace holding bowls, we've got Jace looking at doors, we've got Jace holding compasses, we've got fake Jaces, real Jaces, and as many Jaces as you can fit into the deck. Welcome to Oops All Jace. Even the lands have Jace on them. That's right, I have Jacic lands. You can see Jace out there stranded on the island like, oh man, where the heck am I? It's Jace's all the way down. So if you like Jace, you're gonna love this deck. And don't worry, I also put some other just good blue cards in here because I could. There are also some cards that do have Jace on certain arts of them, but those arts are not in Arena because they were part of special edition cards that were printed in paper. Like this! Alright, let's play some Jaces. The year is 1993, and Magic the Gathering has released to the public. This is years before they made the horrible mistake of introducing Jace into the game. Yes, everybody's least favorite planeswalker in the beautiful color of blue. Hi there, Jace, Mirror Mage. The most kickable of Jaces. We're up against the first sliver, which might be a 5-color sliver deck, or it might just be 5-color good stuff. I'm going to guess that it's just 5-color good stuff, because that's what it usually is. I'm out here playing a first sliver deck, and everybody else is playing whatever the heck they want. Well, I'm going to attack for 2 and get out the Eternal of Heart's Truth. By the way, Malevolent Hermit has nothing to do with Jace. It's just a good blue card. Eternal of Heart's Truth has a quote from Jace Beleren on the card. You're wondering why this card is in here. It goes unblocked, so we get to draw a card. Looking good. I'd rather kick the Jace, so I think I'm gonna go with Psychic Corrosion here. Whenever I draw a card, my opponent will be milled. By the way, another quote from Jace. Very fun. Everybody loves seeing Jace. Oracle of Moldiah, that's a Rusko. Yep, this is 5-color good stuff. Bye, Rusko. Oh no, that's a Casualties of War. This is fine. I have Malevolent Hermit to help me out. Would you like the block? If you do, you lose 2 life. So I can either hold this as a counterspell or use this Old Man as a counterspell. I think it's better for me to use the Old Man as a counterspell. I could play the Jace, but again, I really want to kick him! I'll draw some cards. Nice! Cards! Get milled! Yeah, get out of here, Casualties of War. Phew! Alright, now it's just land on top of the deck, which they can play, with the Oracle of Moldiah. Is it time for the first sliver? You have so many colors of mana. Ah, no, Key to the Archives. I can't counter it because they have too much mana. Let's see. As far as headquarters goes into the trash. So they kept whatever spell they got off Key to the Archive. Tapping down Oracle of Moldiah with our sad Jace isn't super useful. They just have a land on top. So I'm going to get out Azor's Gateway. And I'm going to use it to draw. And filter a card. I'm going to drop Flood of Recollection, so that is a 2-cost card that's underneath there. And I'm going to swing in with these two. Get afflicted, nerd. I could play Jace, Cunning, Castaway, but I would like to also hold up this counterspell. I think it's more fun, though, to play the Jace, so I will play the Jace. And I'm going to use the minus ability to make an illusion! This Jace can make copies of himself. What's more fun than one Jace? 5 Jaces. Hi, first sliver. We already know what they're going to cascade into. It's Chromatic Lantern. There's another land on top. Oh, Firemind Vessel. Look at all of that mana. I think first sliver is a good Castaway's Despair target. Look at how sad he is. Oh, he's pathetic. This is where Jace took his shirt off. And here's Jace without his shirt. Did you know Jace only has 9 toes? Just a fun Jace fact for you. Ooh, are you going to remove my illusion? If you remove my illusion and attack my Jace, I'll be very sad. And there goes Jace. We got 2 mana up. They get milled. And woe is thee, Castaway's Despair. Get sideways-inated. Go ahead and attack, and attack. We have a counterspell, Disdainful Stroke. We also, because this was not blocked, get to draw an extra card. Love that for us. And I will play this land. That way I can use this, this, or this. And Azor's Gateway will be flipped. I'll find a way. First Sliver's not going to be doing much since they're not actually a Sliver deck. Ooh, Portal to Phyrexia. I can counter it. Overwhelming Splendor. I should actually counter that. Mm-hmm. This is important. It's very important. I might be able to mill this. They could get it into hand if they had a little more mana. But they don't. They attack for 2. You don't want to block the Eternal? Alright, we're going to use Azor's Gateway to mill that. We draw a card. I will put the land underneath Azor's Gateway, so now we have 2 cards with different mana values. We have Arcane Strategist. Great. No, you know what I want to do? I want to kick Jace. And kick him I shall. The first one, the copy, is going to scry. Oh, okay. Lands. Great. I'll take a land. The man has been kicked. He has little appreciation for this. There's more land on top. I attack in with these 2. New Escape also depicts Jace. They're desparking the Castaway's Despair. No. First Sliver is staying sideways. Ooh, a board wipe. They can draw that board wipe with the Celestus. But if they go to activate the Celestus, I'm going to mill it. Oh, cool board wipe, cool board wipe. I'm going to draw a card. And then I will exile Jace Arcane Strategist. I'd rather have a land. Get out of here, Supreme Verdict. They could have also cycled this if they wanted to draw it. I can't stop at all. Ooh, Thought Distortion. Bad news, these both get hit by it. No, my thinks! I was thinking those. Jace's clone is dead. Oh, that's an extra turn card. Don't like that. We're gonna draw a card. Distorted Curiosity. My opponent doesn't have any poison, but this does have a picture of Jace on it. So, wait. First, I'm going to get this old man out here. Then I'm going to distort my Curiosity. Mill them. Ooh, hi, Nicol Bolas. God Pharaoh. More lands on top. Omni on top. Ooh, well, I have a counterspell, so we're fine. We tack in. We draw a card. We get Dispel. Counter target instant. Since we drew a card, now it's Time Warp on top. Stop being cards! Hi, Oracle of Moldiah. Would you like to take an extra turn? Now we have 3 different ones. Oh, hi, Uro. Putting Uro into the graveyard. Yeah, you have a very full graveyard. Time warped. I guess I could have held the counterspell for the Reject Imperfection. But I really want to flip Azor's Gateway. This is not a joke. I really want to flip this. I have 1, 0, or I should say no, 1, 2, and 6. And I need to have 5 different things. Hi, Oracle of Moldiah. You want to attack Jace? I'll trade. I'll trade ya. Farewell? What? They didn't choose artifacts because their artifacts are better than mine. So that's funny. That's great. Yup. This is normal. This is normal Magic the Gathering. Hi, Uro. I can Tails End the Uro. They could just play it again, so I don't think that's worth doing.
Happy April.
But the good news is Jace is safe because Farewell did not hit the Planeswalkers. It's true. Markov Descended, they give it a 5-month resub. Oh, fight rigging. Bing, bing, bing. I wonder what they'll get. I care little. All I want to do is flip Azor's Gateway. Alright, they Cascade. What was that? Lantern of Revealing. They got that fight rigging about to trigger too. Liliana. Nope, no Lilianas. This is fine. I could mill them a little more. I could mill them for either 8 cards for 2 mana or about 20 cards for 6. I feel like 8's pretty good. I'm going to start by drawing a card and killing Jace. Bye, Jace. I got Epiphany at the Drown Yard. That sure is a card. I already have something that costs 1 under there. Let's see. We can throw the counter spell in. We draw, we drop. Let's see, we don't have anything for 3, right? We could also do... Yeah, let's go for 3. And it transforms, giving me all the mana in the goddamn world. All right, so let's add 30 blue mana to our mana pool. We could Epiphany of the Drown Yard for, like, 15. That sounds fun. But I think I'd rather mill and then draw cards. I can kick Jace so many times. You don't even know that you're dead. Good game. Mill victory with Jace. Got there. Atraxa Grand Unifier. And a pain in my butt. Let's see. I've got Azor's Gateway, which is very funny. Perilous Voyage, Disallow, and Ugin. Keep. The only good thing about Atraxa is that she got many buildings dropped on her in the March of the Machine story. Good for her. So we've got Perilous Voyage. We're going to go for Azor's Gateway. And we're going to try to flip this over. I'll play the Castle Vantress. And we're just going to hold open our Counter Spell, Bounce Spell, and our Azor's Gateway. Azor's Gateway, for us to flip it, is going to require us to exile 5 cards of different mana values. Which I totally think I can do. Ready? Flip it. Okay, I'm going to put Island underneath it. Looking great. Just gonna keep chilling. We've got our counter spells. Growth Spiral. Don't need to counter the ramp. Five mana. And a Cultivate! Okay. They get 2 lands. 1 in hand, 1 into play. No attackers. And we activate Azor's Gateway. So we have 0 mana. Let's go for 0 mana. 2 mana. Hey, Traxa, you want to come out? You want to party hard? An Elvish Rejuvenator? Okay. A Clone Crafter. They will get a copy of a creature from my deck. There's not that many of those. Specifically, by the way, from my library, so they can't make a copy of this. Now, I could scry too, or we could do this thing. So we're gonna do this thing. Okay, River's Rebuke is great. Let's drop the Eternal of Harsh Truths. So now we have 0, 2, and 3. And we'll play Jace. Jace is the place. Oh no, not my Jace. And nothing of value was lost. No. This is my gateway, and I have to flip it. Relic of Legends. It happens. And a teleportation circle. Cool. We're going to be able to flip this next turn. Tommy of Bamboo Groves puts more things into play. They still have some creature from my deck in their hand. Oh, they don't actually have any extra lands. The thonking emote for thinking. Who's getting blipped? They're getting blipped. Alright, so I'm going to draw a card. Wash away. I think I would rather put away... Tezzeret. So now we have 0, 2, 3, and 5. And now we're going to do it again. We'll get 6. And now I have all the mana in the world. 28 of them. It's a fairy. Make a little guy. Jace. And I kick him furiously. There's 2 of them. Let's draw a card. Ow. They hit him. It was so painful. Oof. Do I want to scry? Now I want to draw a card again. Do it! Bye, Jace. Alright, so we have a Tail's End. We've got Muyanling. So nice, so fancy. Looking great. Go ahead and scry. What do we have here? Jace's Ruse and Contentious Plan. And I think we could River's Rebuke them. It doesn't matter that much to me. They have Enter the Battlefield effects. They have this stuff too, though. Sure, throw it back into hand. Just make my life easier. We got the Jace. We got the Muyan Ling. Relic of Legends returns. But they have no legends. Oh, an old man! That's what they stole from me! Aw, this will put a copy of him into their graveyard. But I do want to proliferate. I also don't want them to have that counter spell. We proliferate! You want to disturb him? Clone Crafter, okay. Make a copy. Should have lowered my life total when you had the chance. So I could definitely try to ult to fairy this turn. Just by, like, going deep on the deck. Or I could go for another spirit. Let's try, let's try going deep. Partying hard. Draw a card. Revealed it. What is it? Show me what I got. Huh. Thaumatic Compass. This kills the Jace. And this is lovely because we can play him again and kick him again. We kick him. It's so fun. I love kicking Jace. All I ever wish I were doing in this life is kicking Jace. We're going to use him to draw a card. Nice. He dies. We're going to use him to draw more cards. Nice. Thaumatic Compass. We'll flip. Jace dies. Thankfully, I have tons of mana. Ooh, more card draw, you say? I would love some. I'll mill my opponent. I draw a card. The fairy gains his loyalty. We don't actually really want to ult him this turn. Just kind of want to keep drawing cards because it's fun. We're best the sea gods. We're the best. An island. Proliferating. You can proliferate the saga too, so they can't block. Become sideways. I draw a card. Look at that! More Jaces. We play the Jace. We plus the Jace. This is more card draw, but it's not enough to kill them. So I think we just play the Compass. Plus move. And attack in for a casual 14 mana. Or 14 damage. What do you got? Momentary Blink. Okay. They can block. This transforms, so we can now remove something from combat. And the eldest reborn! I mean, I could sacrifice one of those Jaces. I don't really care about them. Or we could disallow. Which allow? This one. It looks like we're gonna win the game. A lethal swing of mighty proportions. Really the way to our opponent's heart. We also get to steal the eldest reborn next turn. That's just fun. We're up against Ivy, Gleeful Spell Thief, copier of spells that target creatures that aren't Ivy. They're kind of cute. What do we got? An island. What are we going to use it for? Luxure, the sword that stabbed Jace, and then mysteriously vanished and was never talked about again, and I guess has no actual, like, substance or meaning in the story. It's fine. It didn't need that. Definitely, no way. Alright, so I'm gonna play the Filigree Silex as held by Jace. Because, if I can get this to X equals 2, I can use it to blast Ivy. I'm going to put an oil counter. Alright, we've got counter spells. We've got more oil. Pass it back over to you, Ivy. Even if Kaito did pick up Luxior, it still stabbed Jace. And nobody used it. Ooh, scaling up. Gonna turn you into a worm? One of you gets to be a worm. Unless, do you have a copy? Hey, Blossoming Defense! Alright, so we'll, pick this up. They're gonna deal a lot of damage to me this turn. Death. Destruction. Causing problems. I can put Unsubstantiate back on my deck. I don't really feel like I need to, though. I'll decline, and I'll throw down the Hedron Archive, and then I think I'll just fire this off right now. Bye, Ivy! The Ginger Brute. Little hasty. Mostly unblockable. Oh, and a Mutate! Mutates normally do get copied by Ivy, so that's very cute. We get bonked for 4. I'll have to get myself a blocker. Hey, Tamio's Journal. I feel like you're not actually going to be very helpful here. So let's, see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'll just play Jace. Unkicked. I will. +2 to scry. Or, +1 to scry, too. Oh, more Jaces! Oh, I love more Jaces. I'll throw the Gambit away. And I will equip him with the sword. Looks fantastic. Jace with a stick. He's a 5/5. Hi, Ivy. Bye, Ivy. You have a way to stop my counter spell? Counter for my counter? An unblockable damage. This does not have haste. Oh, could it be a giant growth? Let's find out. Dive down. Oh, okay. I mean, feels like it didn't change very much. Let's get out our friend Jace. Actually, let's try first. Oh, look at that. Islands. I don't need that. I don't need all these islands. Nobody needs these islands. Make another blocker or plus. Just to leave ourselves a little more. We could also attack in and then swap that over. I think I like that. So I'm going to attack in. Pop it. Draw in and discard. Neither of these are really helpful to me. And then I will give him the stick. Jace is like, I don't want this. A flying Ginger Brute. A curious flying Ginger Brute Dreamtail Heron. If they hit my face, they do get to draw a card. If they hit Jace, they don't. We've got that Serum Snare, so we can bop that back into their hand. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Ow, Castaway's Despair. I guess I will make the Dreamtail Heron forever sideways. For the rest of your life, you will be sideways. We plus. We pass. We got that Serum Snare ready. Hi, Ivy! Oh, an elf! Going wide is also a way to kill me. For sure, for sure, for sure. Just trying not to make it so this isn't a flyer. Okay, there's still a flyer able to hit me next turn. I think we have to... Biscuit for the biscuits. We do have a non-spell here that can take him out. Okay, move my commander to command zone. Sure will. I've got stratagem that lets me blink my creatures. This lets me boop that. I think we're going to crack open the Hedron Archive. Perilous Voyage. Again, I want to do the bouncing of Ivy now. Spark Double and Disdainful Stroke. I think those will both end up being pretty useful. Right now, they are threatening lethal, so I still do have to do the bounce. Or make an illusion. Or split into 2 Jaces and then put a little hat on one. I'll do this. I'm ready with the Otawara. Here comes Ivy again. Do they do it? Did I swing in? Alright, we're gonna block. And we're going to... Okay, Tamio's safekeeping. We're gonna go ahead and yeet Paradise Druid back into hand. Because we need to not be dead. Being not dead is important. If they'd held on to that safekeeping, the Hexproof would have stopped that. They're still threatening lethal next turn, though. I'm going to attack with Jace. Because only one of these can be a creature. We're going to make 2 copies of Jace. We're going to make illusions. More illusions. Gonna play Jace. Unkicked. We already know what's on top of our deck, so we can put it in hand. We're gonna give him the stick. And then we're going to lose, because I don't actually have a way to stop a flyer. I bounced things as much as I could, but it was not enough. I can block everything on the ground, though. That's pretty good. Good game, Ivy, Lethal Spell Thief. Truffle is playing Azuri, Stalker of the Spheres. I've got fake lands, real lands, lands that bring back spells, things that give me more Jace loyalty, things with quotes from Jace. This seems okay to me. Alright, we're gonna go for Island. Look at that. Generates blue mana. What a champion. They went first, though, so... Ooh, they're playing the thing that has flash on my turn. I guess that makes sense. We do live in a counter spell-based economy here in the mono-blue decaverse. First Rowan games. I'll just go ahead and counter that. So this Azuri looks like it's going to be proliferating a lot of +1/+1 counters. That puts counters. This gets counters. All right, we've got Ickermoon Gauntlet, or I could just play Jace. I'm just going to go for Jace. Hi, Jace. And since I don't want him to die immediately, I will Scry. We've got an Island and a Thrumming Bird. I've already got enough lands in hand, so I'll put the Thrumming Bird on top. And I feel like I'm going to end up using Luxior on Jace. Tainted Observer. Do you pay the 1? They do. Jace gets bonked. Let's move that counterspell back on top of her deck. Looking good. Give him a stick. And then we shall scry. I'm going to move the island to the bottom. Play a Thrumming Bird. And I'll swing in for 3. That's right. Jace is a creature now. Harder for me to kick him, though. Also, because he's not a planeswalker, he will not get these abilities off of Ickermoon Gauntlet. I'll still be able to put counters on him, though. Very weird. Ooh, Skullpiercer Gnat. Deals combat damage. A random non-land card in that player's hand gets whenever you cast this spell, you get a poison counter. Oh, okay. It's one of the alchemy cards. They're making a very big Wildborn Preserver and attacking me for 6. I take it, but I'm not happy about it. Go ahead and scry. It's islands all the way down, I guess. Ickermoon Gauntlet. And attacking with Jace. I guess I could also attack with a Thrumming Bird. Boop. See, he doesn't get the abilities because he's not a planeswalker. He's a creature with loyalty abilities. An experimental augury. A counterspell. Put more loyalty on Jace. Contagious Borax lets them proliferate. Instead, they went for a land. Probably smart. Thrumming Bird. What's more important to me? Bigger Jace? Or not dying to poison and damage? I'm a brave girl. So now when I cast this, poison happens! Make my Jaces grow. Make Jace bigger. Through the power of proliferate. That lets me bounce like that big chunky creature. I don't think I'll be casting the Seagate Restoration, so I'll just have that enter as a land. Look! He's an 8/8. I'm still dead, though. I forgot that 3 + 3 is 6. But maybe my opponent also forgot that 3 + 3 is 6. It wouldn't be the first time. Oh, thank God. Whew. Love it when an opponent can't do math. It's fine. Math is hard and scary and bad. This is important. Alright, we're gonna put these 2 back into hand. More counters for Jace. I'll search my library for Jace Arcane Strategist. Ooh boy. Planeswalker deck cards. I'm going to use the 0 ability of Jace. just to try and find answers. Nope, well, we have 1 life and there's 3 attackers, and we did our best. Oh, they're gonna make Jace take a nap. He goes, honk shoe, honk shoe, honk shoe. There's like a couple me's thrown in there. Just a couple me's. Yep, that's counters. And we die. Good job, Jace. It's the proliferator himself, Azuri, Stalker of the Spheres. What do I have here? I've got the Filigree Silex, as held by Jace. Unsubstantiate, as done by Jace. We have our own proliferates, too. I'll keep this. We're chilling. We're waiting. We're playing an island. Jace with the book. Playing the Filigree Silex. And chilling with it. Perfect. Gala greeters. Alright. We're gonna tick this up. Ding! Just an oil. And I didn't get a land. Fine. I didn't want to land. I did want to land. Bloated Contaminator. Okay. Assume they're going to get a treasure. Oh no, they're going for a +1/+1 counter. I'm gonna yeet that back into your hand. I've got the Filigree Silex and I can just use that to take out Galagrators. I'm actually fine with that. Goodbye, Galagrators. I did not get a land. I could Unsubstantiate, stop that thing from coming down. It buys me a turn. Or I could use Thaumatic Compass and hopefully get lands to get more lands. I guess I'll hold the Unsubstantiate for now. Dark Steel React! I don't even know what that is. Oh wait, that's the one that just eventually wins the game. I know that card. Alright, so I've got a counter spell now. I'm ready. I'm ready. I can counter things. That's what we do. We're blue mages. We play counter spells. Alright, I actually don't really fear Dark Steel Reactor though. This is like kind of cute, and if they win through it, they deserve it. Sometimes you gotta root for your opponent. I'm gonna let you land more things because I want to play a Jace. I'll play this Jace eventually. I'll kick him. That Tamia's Journal's not very useful. Oh boy, a clue. I might put this in a Lonus deck. That would be fun. You get lots of clues with Lonus. Ooh, Flux Channeler! And a Roaring Earth. To get a counter. They'll be proliferating each time they cast non-creature spells, which will be probably pretty often. I'm going to mill my opponent. And draw a card. Nice! Luxure! Make it so you cannot attack my Jace. And that he's also very thick and chunky. The way he was meant to be. You love my thick and chunky Jace. Bloated Contaminator. No, I'm scared of Bloated Contaminator, actually. Goodbye. Jang! Oh, gosh, dang it. Hi, Jang Yangu. I'm going to attack you with a Jace. I guess I'll plus first. Give you the Millins. We got a land. And I'll attack Dang. Use Pour over the pages. Untap 2 lands, and I'll drop, I think, this island. I kind of like the idea of getting down Narset, but she'd probably just be attacked. Maybe Contentious Plan. Maybe the other Jace. I'm going to play Thaumatic Compass. I won't be able to use it right away to get lands, but that's okay. If this thing gets close to 20, or if this gets bigger than Jace, I can just throw one of those back into hand. Colin Bright Druid, do you proliferate? You sure do. Nice. I can proliferate too, see? Ow. Chunky. I do actually not have a Jace Planeswalker right now, which I think is very funny. I'm gonna play Narset. I'm going to minus her. Dispel or Ickermoon Gauntlet. Ickermoon Gauntlet seems like it would be really, really strong here. So I'm going to actually play the Otawara to get this to flip. Get out Ickermoon Gauntlet. I guess I should have plussed first to see if I could get a basic land. And this Jace is much better at defending. This flips. Now we have 2 mana here, which we can use for something like, I don't know, Perilous Voyage. Yes, a very good counter. Can't draw extra cards, though. Does everybody want to attack Narset so you can draw extra cards? Because I can remove an attacking creature. It's not 2 or less, so I don't get the scry. I'll use you to proliferate. Yup. Then I will proliferate some more. Sounds good. Oh, Chase, you're so chunky! Just look at ya! Oh, alright, Azuri. Could do with my thick Jace. Psy Master Thopterist, an artifacty kind of fella. This is not a great hand, but, I mean, this deck is total jank, so it's not like we have to take it that seriously anyway. Alright, Jace. Are you ready to stop Psy Master Thopterist? Whenever they cast an artifact spell, they make an artifact. They can also sacrifice artifacts to draw cards. I have an Ickermoon Gauntlet. That lets me make more Jaces. By ulting the Jaces and doing Jace-type things. Oh, nice. Guild Pact Informant. Whenever this deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, I get to proliferate. Upside. Makes Jace go big more. Downside. They make 1/1 flyers. And this is also a 1/1 flyer. So not great. You know, not amazing. I'm going to play an unkicked Jace. And I'm going to use the 0 ability. Kind of risky. Alright, it happened to be a land. Attack in and proliferate. Only I could have killed Jace. If you draw something really big, he just dies. It's very Jace of him. We have Grasping Current, so I could throw a Thopter into their hand. And then search my deck for Jace Ingenious Mind-Mage. This is a Planeswalker deck card. It's part of like the series of Planeswalker deck things that just let you, you know, get your funky little guy. Oh yeah, you're blue, so you get to loot. Loot, loot. Ow. Rude. Okay, we've got a counter spell here. I am going to draw a card. Unsubstantiate. Neato! I am going to put these into non-existence, and I will search my library for Jace Ingenious Mind-Mage. Who says he's a genius? Well, he does. And we, again, proliferate. We have 5 mana. I do have a 10 mana spell in hand. Just totally normal. Very regular. Oh, Think Monitor! Wow, you have enough mana for that? Alright. Affinity for artifacts is a hell of a drug. This gives them more Thopters. And they kill Jace. Rip and Peppy's Jace, Mirror Mage. I'm gonna go straight up onto that ramp game plan and hope that they just don't have counter spells that catch me off guard. Alright, Jace goes back over here. Oh, we could play Jace! Oh boy! Hedron Archive. Alright, that brings me up to 7. If I play this as a spell, then that gets me to 8. There's a land. And I can play Ickermoon Gauntlet just to kind of give a threat off to the side. Or Eternal of Harsh Truths to do a little bit of blocking for me. I can also hold up Unsubstantiate to be a little tricky-dicky. Let's go for Ickermoon Gauntlet. I might not have counters on things now, but, like, Planeswalker is a commander. You know how it is. Jace Ingenious Mind-Mage. If only I could steal 3 creatures. It would make me so happy. It's looking great. I love Ixalan Jace's vibe of, I took my cape off and now I'm a buff boy. I don't know what's going on. Guardian Idol. Oh, that's a lot of artifacts. I can prevent damage by blocking, but I think we're just fine to chill, sit, wait. At most, I'd only be preventing 3 damage. I let it go through. Psychic Corrosion turns card draw into a problem, but a problem mostly for my opponents. What am I feeling? What am I feeling? I don't have counters on anything. Let's go for Jace! Don't want to kick him? I want to kick him. Of course I want to kick Jace. Who wants another counter? Nothing here has a counter. Put it on you. We have Jace. In Jace 2, the sequel to Jace, we're gonna scry. All we need is land, so these are fine. It's good for the Omni. If it's good for the Omni, then it's good for me. I will reveal a card! Castle Vantress! I think I'll unsubstantiate Unctus before attack. Oh. Actually, I'm gonna put the Chromatic Orrery back in hand. Because that's a lot of mana, and I don't want to deal with that or think about it. Yeah, what's up? We got Jaces! He's so going to die. Okay, they draw, they drop. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage going to Jace. I can't save either of these. Bye, Jace. First he gets kicked, then he gets beaten up by Thopters.
I'd rather forget this fight.
They could sacrifice things. But do they have a counter spell in hand? I sure hope not. Because I'm kind of banking on this, because these cards aren't actually that good. You know? You know. Oh, silly Jace puppet, what are you doing? I wonder why I'm on a normal board map right now, and not the April Fool's map. I wonder if it's just a random one. I play Castle Vantress and Omni! You get a counter that you don't have. It resolves! Alright, we're gonna go with Psychic Corrosion. I guess I should play the Jace and then the Corrosion just to get more counters on him. Yeah, you know. Dang, distorted curiosity will help. Alright. More counters on Jace. We have a counter spell. We're out of card draw. We can use his card draw. Not that exciting, but, like, we have it. Let's do it. Draw a card. What did we get? Oh, another Jace! Jace, Arcane Strategist. I've already drawn my second card per turn. That's fine. More loyalty, please. Draw a card. Castaway's Despair. I can make something very tapped. Here, I'm going to tap this Thopter. Looking great. I'll attack in to proliferate. You're doing great. And here's the Eternal of Harsh Truths. I'm so ready to steal. I won't actually get the steal. There's a lot of Thopters here. I cannot counter that. I can only counter creatures or planeswalkers. That's not a creature or planeswalker either. That was an extra turn. Cloud. Yep, these are not creatures. So they could just attack my face, I think, and kill me, but I feel like they're going to go for the planeswalkers. Because they have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 times 2. I would just die if they attacked my face. But remember, face ain't the place. Jace is the place. It's the name of the deck, isn't it? Jace is the place. Why kill your opponent when instead you can kill Jace? Planeswalker Tunnel Vision is very important. One with the multiverse! Hey, that's pretty much the same as this, but it doesn't have Jace on it, so we can't put it in the deck. Liberator? I don't think so! Finally, a thing I can counter. More, please, thanks. Filigree Silex? I mean, it gets rid of all the tokens. Gets rid of these. It's a Ratchet Bomb. Azor's Gateway. Oh, that does have Jace on it! Thank you for playing a Jace card. Uh-oh, sports. Wait, are you gonna win at sports this turn? 6, 7... No, they're one off from winning with sports. Oh, hello, Ugin. No! You could have won at sports! I guess I would have been off by 1. Mind's Eye! Thanks for not, like, attacking me, and instead attacking Jace so fervently. I get it. I hate him too. I block 2 damage. Yep. The sports ball occurs. Let's go sports. My spells aren't free anymore though. Aww. I did mill them a little bit, though. Alright, I draw. Things happen. Filigree Silex. Nothing. Do I have enough to kick Jace, too? Wait, I should have been doing that, huh? Oh, I don't have enough to kick him. That's fine. We're going to blast the tokens. Oh, wait, I can't kick him. Kick the Jace! No, nothing. When Jace scries, Serum Snare, and Jace Unraveler of Secrets. It's not like I can cast either of them, but I can set up to get one of those in hand off this Jace. He gets hit for 2. Email. We bop Ugin because we got all the tokens out of the way. We proliferate. Great. Should I be dead? Absolutely. Am I dead? No. And I have more Jaces than my opponent does, so who's the real winner here? It's me, in my heart and mind. This Jace can draw me a card. Wow. Thrilling. So they should be winning this turn off of sports. They have Strixhaven Stadium, and they will be scoring a point against me because I don't have enough blockers to prevent them from doing it. But you know, dying to sports, that's okay. They could also just attack me for lethal damage. What do you think they'll do? Sports? Not sports? I think they should do sports. Because we're all, you know, real big sportsball fans here. Oh, absolutely. You know me. I'm a big basketball fan. Let's go Celtics! Oh, why can't we be on the April Fool's map so I could, like, pick the pepperoni off the pizza? Oh, we're getting Rivers Rebuked. Sure! Might Stone and Weak Stone. Wouldn't you like to just do some sports? In this economy? They're making more doctors. Alright, their creatures are now bigger. They're colorless ones, at least. Drink my coffee. Care to do a sports skitball? If you attack with 4 things, and not with this, then you will win at sports, but not kill. Okay, you could just attack with these ones then. That's lethal damage. Wouldn't you like to deal lethal damage to me? No? A Paradox Engine? Wait, if they cast another spell, then they can untap and then attack me for sports damage. I hope you got all your dailies done. Would you like to do your goddamn sports yet? This gets cost reduced once, twice, costs 0 mana. Attack me for lethal! Kill me with sports! They only have 23 cards left in their deck. Johnny Law! Come on! You gotta do the thing. Hit me, baby! 9 sports points! Hit me with 1. Hit me with your commander. That's it. Alright, I'm gonna give you like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I gave you plenty of opportunities to kill me. Sorry, man. I let you win at sports, but you didn't want to. Thank you so much for watching this April Fool's edition of Brawl Stars. As always, if you'd like to watch me brew and play these decks live, you should come over to twitch.tv/Amazonian, which is where I'm streaming right now. Well, maybe not right now when you're watching the video, but you know what I mean. It's where I made the video. It's really, really fun. We get to talk about Magic here. We play a lot of drafts, and we have cool hangs with all the cool people in Twitch chat, right? You probably even saw some subscriptions happen during this video because we just recorded this during the normal stream and I figured like, hey, we're having fun. Let's have fun with it. if you want to use this deck, it is in the description of the video. It is not that good, though. It is a very silly deck, and it's really just all about playing Jace and all of the Jace. Jace is the face, and face is the Jace. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a brawltiful day.